Met tonight.
Yeah.
Welcome back to the D-pad.
Easy. None shall pass.
But I have no thought.
Oh, you're so right.
An avalanche it is. Okay, guys.
Can we talk about the most embarrassing? Because here's the thing. My assumption as a kid, up until the first time I reached Meta Knight, was that each time you heard a character's name, that was them saying their name.
Okay.
But there was no way that Meta Knight, even if it's the same species as Kirby, with the sword and the mask and the crazy shoulder, what, pauldrons, is that the name for it?
Maybe. I don't know, dude.
Is going to walk up and go, here we go. Meta Knight! Like, that's...
No, are you sure? Like, I'm pretty sure that's how I would introduce myself if I were fucking Meta Knight.
Jancy League! Like, no.
Yeah.
No.
Oh, I'm dead.
Wow, you are so fucked.
Fucking dead.
Right away. Just instant ass carnage.
I tried to move over to the side, but...
Oh, he's got glowy eyes.
He's tough. This guy...
Like, that's so wrong for a voice.
Meta Knight.
Like, no.
What do you mean? No, I'm sorry. What do you mean?
See, I can't even go high enough. DeChampster was asking if any of us could do a falsetto. I'm like, John might. Ian can, which is really surprising. Ian can do the highest pitch voice out of, I think, everyone on the D-pad, and that includes the women.
It doesn't sound... There are no women left on the D-pad. It doesn't sound good.
No, but he can hit those notes.
But he can do it. And God bless him.
If he trained on it, he could probably do some pretty fucking impressive shit with it.
Ian can definitely sing, but his falsetto is not.
I'm pretty sure he's the only one of us that can comfortably hit the top note of Take On Me.
I can kind of falsetto, but I don't.
If I put all of my strength into my voice, I can hit that top note. It is not pretty.
Sometimes.
It is very bad, and I really have to shriek to make it work.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure you can hit it with like a little, like, kind of a,
I can hit it with gravel.
With a bit of a hair metal vibe.
Yeah.
But Ian can just sort of hit it. Ian can just do it.
Yeah.
Like, it's like, I had a day or two, and like, dude, no, what?
Yeah, he put a lot more time into his falsetto than... I don't find falsetto singing enjoyable in the same way as normal singing.
Which is impressive, because your style of singing would match that really well.
Really?
Yeah.
You think I'd be better with falsetto?
No. I think your, like, hair metal voice, like... Or I guess hard rock more than hair metal, but there's a little hair metal. But, like, you have a hard rock voice, so a falsetto wouldn't hurt, especially, like, even Ozzy did some ballads, man.
He did.
With what? Lita Ford, I think, right?
Yeah, but I don't think... Actually, I think if you had to say, my voice is pretty close to Ozzy, and he almost never uses falsetto either. Like, if you had to pick someone who I'm like... I don't sound the same, but like same kind of range.
You sound like Eddie Vedder more than anybody else.
Less so now.
Less so now. You've trained away from it, but that was the joke for a while. I called him Pearl Jam for a little while. Yeah. Because he just sounded like anytime he's saying like me or Caesar's like, and I'm like, and it wasn't that far off. Not that you sang badly or anything. We sang badly
like
to tease you about it, but
Eddie Vedder impersonator.
Yeah. And you know what? Weird Al his baby was always in love with Eddie Vedder, so...
Yeah, that's a good song.
Yeah.
My baby's
I said. Why'd you have to fall for that Eddie Vedder?
I fucking cannot.
I actually really liked that song, if only because it's, Weird Al with a really nice range across the whole song, but also is one where I could hit it pretty comfortably myself. Anytime I can sing along with Weird Al, I'm happy.
Yeah, because he can sing like crazy.
He's got a crazy range. Weird Al is amazing to me because he's made a brilliant career that will never, ever leave him behind. No matter what, he adapts to the times amazingly well. But had he decided to go more genuinely into non-comedic music, he would have absolutely killed it. He's got, like, like, there are people who look in the same... Like, the dude from fucking Quiet Riot looks ridiculous compared to Weird Al. Like, Weird Al is a tough... Like, his look is a little tough to sell in a genuine, serious way. He actually
cleans up really well. He does. He's pretty handsome if
he's a very handsome
takes
guy.
Himself seriously.
He just likes to goof around. He's got Jim Carrey syndrome in that regard. And Jim Carrey, same thing. When he cleans himself up and takes himself seriously, he also is like, oh, Jim, dude. Way to go, dude. Jim Carrey as a dramatic actor is one of my favorite turnarounds in film history.
What was he dramatic in?
He flipped a switch about 10 years ago and almost completely stopped doing comedies. Because he did... The number 23 I heard was train wreck, but he was actually pretty nice in it. He did Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind, which is to this day one of my favorite movies and what got me in love with Michel Gondry. And he's the same guy who directed Be Kind Rewind, which is also one of my favorite movies ever.
And I believe The Science of Sleep, which was really cool too.
Oh, I heard that was good. I haven't seen that yet. If you, for what it's worth, guys, if any of you out there are into anything creative, and I assume that a lot of you watching Let's Plays are into making Let's Plays
creativity
too,
sucks.
especially from a filmmaking standpoint, please watch Be Kind Rewind. I cannot recommend that movie.
Yeah, I still
highly
actually haven't
enough.
seen it, which is a huge
If you
bummer.
want, we can watch it later. It might get you choked up, if only because it reminded me instantly of the movie where me and you met, and where I met Alex and CJ and all that, and everybody basically.
And all those assholes.
Well, because, all right, so the movie really does, in a cursory sort of way, and then in a more direct way, get into, like, being in it. It's really good for Let's Players, too, because it's all about being passionate about something where people are basically telling you there's no point. And you're not going to get anywhere with this. You're not going to solve anything, so why do you bother? And it's like, well, because I want to. And, like, when I first saw it, I think it was when we were just starting doing the D-pad, so it didn't really strike as much of a chord with me.
All right, shut it down.
But it struck a chord with me for that movie that we did in the same kind of way, because shortly after we actually made a sweeted video, and we were gonna do more. We never got around to it, but like our crew did a sweeted version of
Army of Darkness.
which actually was pretty good, all things considered.
Yeah.
If anything, the only problem was we all had to leave early that day, and so like we had to cut it off about halfway through. But in that, you can see a fatter Dustin, a fatter me, a fatter Alex, I think, is even in it too.
If I had been there, I probably
all of
would
us
have
were
been
at our
fatter.
all of us that were involved with the film stuff were at our pudgiest at that point, I think.
Neat.
But it was fun. It was a lot of fun. It was some really creative shots and stuff. And our buddy Brandon Vogel, who has been on the show, he was actually in the very first Let's Play that made it on this channel. Not like Sonic was the first thing we did, but we put that onto our own website first. But the very first stuff we did on YouTube was 5 Days a Stranger, and that was one that him and Steve and Kate were on, because the first Let's Play we did on our channel and the first podcast we did both featured Open Lounge, which was like the thing that spawned our show in the first place.
Hold on, everyone, be
There
cool.
we go. Perfect. You got this in the bag, dude. You got this in the bag, Dad.
Oh, yes.
Nice. Very
He's
good.
got a little white flag. Look at that.
Adorable. I'm surprised they didn't have the mask split a little bit.
Man, tonight
That's kind of his thing.
is dead.
Here we go. It's the big one right here. Yeah. Ooh.
All right, what's he
He's
going to say to
fucking
me?
Kirby, your dream is carried you far here, but it ends. I said that wrong.
You did.
The Dream Fountain Cup will be mine. Oh, it's a tournament. I didn't know it was a tournament. Okay. Oh, it's got crazy music. Wow.
Are you fucking serious? Just shut up. Just shut up.
Oh.
Nope, wrong.
Wow.
I'm just going to yell wrong every time something that I didn't intend to happen happens.
Oh, damn, son. This is bad. This is every flavor of bad in one, a horrible sherbet Neapolitan nightmare.
I just got to get back down there because I have a lot of good stuff set up if I can get to it.
Earthquakes coming from every single thing that he does just to distract you. Like,
It is, yeah.
It's intense.
Seriously. Oh, my God,
Uh-oh,
no.
uh-oh.
That was
Oh!
bad. That was the... All right, bye. It's so hard. You have no time to even flip them.
No.
You basically just have to, like, assume you have to do what is on the bottom.
Holy hell.
There really isn't... Ugh.
So someone was asking us, I forget who, it might have been Josh actually, but someone was suggesting that at some point we should do like an introduction to the D-pad video. And by that I don't mean an intro to the channel, I mean an introduction to us.
Oh,
Yeah. Talk about our childhoods and talk about how we met each other and all that kind of stuff.
The gritty origin story of the D-pad?
Which I'm all about, with the ironic exception of myself, and it's not because I don't want to. It's not like I'm uncomfortable talking about.
No, it's just we're all
any
sick
of
of
that.
fucking hearing about it.
Yeah. No, the problem is.
No!
Oh, no,
Wait,
that's fine.
yes.
There you go. So you guys all met throughout your childhood and teenage years and all that stuff in a fairly like cascading sort of way. Like everyone sort of met each other over the course of it. But I met the entire group in one go.
Pretty much,
in college, and it's inextricably linked to that movie
Right.
that we're sort of saving for a rainy day kind of. Oh, that's
Yes.
gonna be nice. That's gonna be good. You might have done this, dude. You did it.
Yeah!
Woo!
Look at him!
Oh, he's so sad. You made him cry on his hammer. Or he's vomiting or sucking just the explodious dick.
Ugh.
Oh, good. It's a trophy with the gray one on it. Congratulations. You win. Kirby is the Avalanche champion. Please tell me that's all. Please tell me that's it.
Kirby is the Avalanche champion. Kirby is the Avalanche champion. Wow, that's really it, isn't it?
That's the most amazing. Whoa, Kirby.
When's the last time I played through an entire game
Kirby's
on the D-pad?
Adventure. Last year.
I didn't play the entirety of it.
Yeah, you did.
You played some.
No, I did not. I didn't touch it. You played the whole thing.
Okay.
Bronto Burt.
Is that his name really?
Oh, these are the guys. Those are the 3 dudes you face in easy mode, I think. What'll
Yeah.
do?
Well, I'm glad I overestimated my talent enough to skip.
Hey, wait,
easy
even this is a
mode.
Kirby's Adventure one.
Whew. That's crazy.
Kind of morph, but wow, dude, you fucking did it.
I know. I can't believe it. It was a
That
rough
was-
start.
Yeah, but you nailed it, dude. I like that they make they make Wispy Woods part of the background and then make it appear.
That is actually really nice.
Kaboom.
Kaboo.
Oh man, that's really cool.
I really wish that somehow we had played this in Mean Bean Machine at the same time.
That would have been neat. I was kind of hoping that might happen, but there's no way, and I wasn't gonna save it for that. So it's okay. It just means in like I don't know, probably like September maybe. I guess maybe earlier than that. Those first games are gonna be quick.
We should do like an intro video to compare them.
Absolutely, yeah. Maybe that's what we should do is we should have 2 people who haven't played it before, so not me or you. Maybe like Ian and Dustin,
Yeah.
or Ben and Dustin, race between the 1-player mode of
Oh,
this
that's
and
a
the
good
1-player
idea.
mode
That's a
of
really
Mean Bean
good idea.
Machine. Be kind of neat.
Heavy mole.
mole.
Which is Spanish for heavy sauce.
Ah, heavy mole.
Mr. Shinney and Mr. Brigitte.
Whoa, dude, come on. Kids watch this.
Crackho.
Crack ho.
That.
Dude, don't ruin the fucking arena. God, just the worst. Glad we had to transition to a separate night scene. Amazing. Yeah. Is that gonna... All right. Oh. Mooney Tani.
Wow, this is some slow fucking credits.
Yeah, right. There's only 5 people who worked on it, though. So this is the whole credits. Producer. The end.
Are you?
Kazunori Ikeda.
You might not be kidding. Are there only 5 people? That
There
worked?
might have been. It wouldn't surprise me. It's a simple enough game.
Kazunori Ikeda.
I wonder how many people worked on Bust-A-Move.
Wow, yeah, programmer.
Wow. Gemini Hirono.
Oh, and the native Japanese word Gemini.
Yeah. Gemini and the holograms.
Sub-programmer. Oh, you
Wow.
got programmer and then these underhumans who also contribute.
Imagine if we went to work and our boss was like, all right, I'm the web developer and you're sub-developer. You're
Yeah,
like, whoa.
seriously.
Janice Teramoto. Leonard.
Not Leonard.
Leonard Skinnerd is my favorite Japanese graphic designing band. Composer say Enosuke Nagao.
Inosuke Nagao.
I would really love to go to Japan.
Dude,
I'd be
we should go
so
sometime.
awful at being in Japan, but
No,
I would
it's
love
not.
to go.
It's not that bad.
I mean, my worries are, one, and this is not like a slam on Japan. They have every right to be this way, but like, I feel like they kind of are not the biggest fans of tourists.
That's completely false.
Really?
Yeah, in Tokyo,
Sweet.
fucking everything is in English. I once threw up on the subway and a guy rubbed my back.
Oh,
Like, they'll stop everything, and even if they don't speak English, they'll help you get to where you're going.
That's cool.
Someone walked me to a police box once so I could get directions.
Oh man.
Like, they're so nice.
All right. Okay. Fair enough then. John was talking the other day about wanting to work.
Korea, however, is a horrible cesspool full of worthless monsters.
North, and even then, they're like brainwashed. It's fucked.
It's just a
South
joke.
Korea-
You gotta stop I feel like you feel a little
All right,
too
hey,
censorship-y.
No,
if
it's
we
not
have any Korean fans,
Hey.
I'm pretty sure they realize that I don't think
Oh,
they're
I know,
from a
I
horrible
know,
cesspool full of worthless monsters.
If
And
anything, I'm
they're probably
playing
not-
into it, but like part of it's too. I did Taekwondo for a lot of my
you're-
childhood. so I've
Oh,
got
okay,
a lot
so
of-
you know what it's like to be Korean.
No, but
That's like me saying, I'm not racist. I have a black friend.
I had a lot of Korean friends that I made through there. Let's try hard level.
Oh,
ooh.
What?
That was easy mode. Dark Souls mode.
I thought. Oh man, really?
Yeah. No. I love the cheery music behind it too.